Okay, so as soon as we get all the materials and the weather that we need to get this done, we got plenty of projects to accomplish here. So over here I got the bed to my D150, the short box 2-wheel drive. I'm building right now. It's actually getting rewired by a guy that I did some trade work with. But this truck's got 440 in it with a custom built keep long transmission 727. I got 83/4 going inside of it. This is a 355 Suregrip car that I just pulled out of the junkyard. Believe that shit. You don't find that anymore. 83/4 Suregrip. Got 2 pumpkins to go with it. The dropout center sections for the 83/4. I got a 323 and a 355, both Suregrips. How did I find them? Just got lucky. You got lucky. You don't find that in the junkyard anymore. You don't find it. That's Mopar gold, man. Anyways, this truck's getting bird bath hood with the bird bath hood cowl. I think this is one of the most iconic Dodge truck hoods ever produced. It just looks and says Charger RT. What do you think? Do you think this is like a Charger?
Oh, definitely, RT? Yeah.
I mean, this has got to be the best truck hood ever made, I think. This is going on an 88 Dodge D100. Doing the conversion. So another thing with this bed over here is we're doing mini tubs. I'm gonna cut this out. I'm gonna go get me some more D150 inner panels, and I'm gonna extend it out so you can see where the frame bolts up, or where it sits down on the frame right here. So you could actually pull this in this far if you wanted to, but I'm not gonna do that. I don't need to do that. I'm gonna pull it into about right here, and I want to use some mini tubs. Or I want to build my own mini tubs, but I need some more tubs out of another D100 or D150. So I'm going to go to the junkyard and we're going to pull those out, and then I'm going to extend them about to right there. That way I can get a fatty in there, maybe a 300 series tire or something. But also for this, we got the fuel tank getting built. It's going to go relocated to right here in the frame of the truck. That's a 25-gallon fuel cell that I'm building. That'll be done soon too. Everything's just on hold right now. This here, Mopar 383, belongs to this guy.
Yeah.
I got another one just like it, and we're gonna build these together, and we're gonna build them at the same time. But this the donor car that we pulled this out of, believe it or not, was a Chrysler C-body. I don't know how many Chrysler C-bodies came with 8 3/4 Suregrips. I know they came, a lot of them came with an 8 3/4 open rear end, but the Suregrip, I didn't know that they were abundant like that. But I pulled the Certicard out of the car. It was actually in the car. Pulled the Certicard out of it and ordered that way. So now I'm wondering how many other them C-bodies out there got these Suregrip 8 3/4. So might be pulling another one of those too. So yeah, when I was a kid, you know, like Mopar only, and yeah, Mopar. And then I got my ass whooped by a Volkswagen. So at the end of the race, I didn't even go back to the beginning of the race. I just drove home and went home because I was embarrassed, man. But anyway, the older you get, the more you realize that you just like them all. So when we're done playing with the GMs, we're gonna start playing with the Mopars because that's where I live. But another project we got, my boy's SS car, Monte Carlo SS, picked it up last summer. What year is it again?
It's a 2006.
2006.
2006 Monte Carlo SS. Has an LS4. They only made the LS4 for a total of 3 years. We're going to be putting some blue SS stripes on it and adding some pearl to the white paint. Spice the car up a little bit, put a hood vent on it, and some window tint.
Okay, so that Monte Carlo is an 06.
Yeah, it's an 06.
And they made those what years?
They had this generation for 2 years of Monte Carlo. They had which only an LS4 in it, and then they had the Impala. Pretty sure 06, 08, and 09. So they had the Impala with an LS4 for 3 years, and then they had the Grand Prix, and then the Lacrosse Super. But I'm not exactly too sure how many years they had the LS4 in that one, or in those two. But
So I'll give you a sneak peek of one more project we got going on. This one's gonna take a minute. Bam! Oh yeah, 56 two-door hardtop Buick. Got a 322 nail head in her. When we get done playing with that and that, hi Haley, say hi.
Hi.
See this girl? She's gonna go learn how to do custom upholstery.
No.
Right next door, there's an old lady she's the Wicked Stitch of the West. Isn't that name cool as shit? Wicked Stitch of the West. She knows how to sew like no other. And you don't want to learn?
No.
Come on, let's go.
I don't know.
So real quick, back to the D100. This bed's already been modded a little bit. I got the stake pockets shaved off, shaved up. Gas tank door shaved up. Some of the other mods that are going to be done to this truck here going to include a lot of suspension mods, like the 8 3/4 that's going in. It's going to go above the springs, so these are getting cut off. I got some new spring perches to go on. We're going to do an updated, like a green bearing kit for it, and some control arms. I got a pile of parts over here. I got suspension parts, control arms that I'm going to modify also to get the truck low. So, but first, we got to get you done. So, soon and very soon, it's ready to go. Almost. So what you got?
I made a pillowcase.
Awesome. Nooks. See, learn something new every day.